Hey, 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 y'all. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone out there. So I did watch a part of half of the video that Eva Q did explaining that she seen Goodwill. I call him Goodwin, but his name Goodwill. We seen his video about him, saying that all the stuff he was saying about her, which I have a video of that on my page if you haven't checked that out. But let's get into it, okay? Basically, she was saying that he didn't have anything. He was broke. He did not want to listen. He was a manipulator. That he was all the above, right? But my thing is this, right? You knew this. A lot of people in the comments saying you really don't know a person till you move in with them. Yeah, that's half of the truth. You do know. You don't know them until you fully move into it with them. But you also already know how they is before. Sometimes you don't even have to move in with nobody to know how they is, especially if you spend a lot of time with them and they spend a night and stuff like that. But they couldn't do that because he was in Africa, right? They couldn't do any of that. Basically, Eva Q didn't take any kind of accountability. She basically was just saying that I wanted to be this, I wanted to be that. Uh, I didn't, I wanted to have kids while married. I wanted to this, I wanted to that. But that's just her excuses, right? Even everybody, people want to have kids when they married. That's what you're supposed to do, right? That's what the Bible says, and it's the truth. You do. But things don't always plan out like that. But you had to go all the way to Africa to get a man to marry, and then you said when you turned Christian, that's what you thought this was it. That the African man was it. I don't understand. That's delusional. How do you think that he was it and he didn't have anything? He didn't have nothing to show you. He couldn't show you anything, and you was doing everything. How do you think that was the man for you? No, 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 sweetheart. It didn't have anything to do with. Didn't have anything to do with God. Okay, that is crazy. But that's her. You know what I'm saying? That's how she is. Um, she was just basically saying that she was telling all he wanted to do was to work out, hang with his friends, and smoke and drink and do nothing. Well, we already could tell that. We already could see that. The only reason that you came out and said anything about him is because he came out and said stuff about you, which you had said stuff about him first. So he had a right to come out and say something about you, even though we knew you was on here trying to manipulate your subscribers. But you talking about Goodwin manipulating you. You was on here good, manipulate your subscribers, telling them that they need an African man, that they need to get them with that you so happy in love, that you're so thankful for your husband. I ain't on here manipulating the line to the audience, but you a Christian. We know everybody fail and make mistakes. We know everybody ain't perfect. We know this. But you got on here and manipulate your artist. Do you want to come back around and say everything that we were saying the whole time was right, but you got on here cussing us out, talking crazy, saying we hating on your so-called good relationship? That is not even a good relationship. That is not even a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? People need to read between the lines what type of person that she is. But a lot of people don't, because a lot of people probably like her. There's a lot of people like her in the world. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, but you get on here time after again and get on here and make something seem like what it ain't. And then you get on here and try to manipulate the audience. You get on here trying to belittle the audience. You get on here and try to fuss with the audience when you know that the dude was broke and didn't have anything. When you got your butt on that plane, you should have never got on that plane. You should have never got on that plane, but you did. You got on there time and time again after fully knowing that what he was all about. Saying you was trying to make it work, but you was doing everything that the channel paid for y'all wedding. This just been self-explanatory in itself that you had to do everything. That should have been a red flag right there that he didn't have no money to help with the wedding. He didn't have another. He didn't even have $2 to put on it. This should have been that should have been all the ammo you need to say, hey, But none of this was of God. I don't care what you say. That's what I'm saying. You don't play with God like that because you're lying, allegedly. Okay. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel. Let me know what y'all think about all this. I'll watch the second half, but basically she was just saying that he never wanted to listen. You know, he a manipulator. She tried to come and talk to him about him, you know, doing this and doing that. And he would always flip it back on her. And basically wouldn't do nothing. He wouldn't do no changing, basically. And she got tired of it. She got fed up of doing everything. He wanted to act like he was the king and want to be the center of attention in the videos, uh, and all this. He didn't want to help with the channels. He didn't want to do none of that. He didn't have to help with nothing because you made it easy for him. You made it easy for him. You didn't lay down a foundation before you married this man. You hurry up and marry somebody you didn't even know. So what was it to lay down? What was it to get it? What was it to do? It wasn't nothing too much to do. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all feel. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll watch the other half, and I have a part 2. But yeah, y'all have a good day. Bye.